There is button. Ha! Button is found. Button is clicked. That is a good start. Now you go there. And why aren't you loading? There you are. All resistance here. Now then. Let's wait, as usual, until everything else is loaded. And the kitty is happy with streaming. Now you. Well, I will just assume that we are somewhat reasonably live at this point. So welcome indeed. Another little session. Since I don't actually have all that much time on this fine evening, I decided to once again play a game that I can basically do quite a bit of an on and off, reasonably speaking. What? So I can enjoy, hopefully, a few more berries. I have been on a bit of a berry trip lately. Star Ocean has made me see the truth of the matter. Berries are superior. Now this is set up, and we can go like this, like this. I can hear dramatic music too, and we're very lucky. Yeah, good. Controller works again. Second, my controller was like, nope, I'm not here. I'm not existing in this place you call the Elden Ring. I also chose these because I do have a rather specific little thing I wanted to talk about for once. Something I saw in passing to, you know, to coincidency. At first, a coin toss, because I do remember something I wanted to do. That needs to be decided via good old coin toss. Now then, let's move. We were last time. Excuse me. Last time we were exploring the rest of the mountainside up here. So basically all of that. Now this time I'm kind of thinking we're going to explore the rest of, well, basically around here. So now doing a nice little action. Then continue my little progression until we have basically seen all of that. And of course including, you know, this little area here. Basically going back. And well, as soon as we have done that, we basically have hopefully seen all there is to see of this swamp. This particular swamp, mind you. And well, before that, I'm kind of wanting to travel back to this one. Because I've decided that I potentially want to take the risk of, you know, getting myself located. The second female NPC was like, yes, yeah, first in your near future if you help me. And I'm like, yeah, sounds suspicious as fuck. As they say, do not judge too harshly. In a Dark Souls game where every NPC is basically halfway crazy anyway. Also, apparently I'm not the only person who, you know, like, yeah, I know, it's called runes. Oh shit, I lost all of my swords. That was rather satisfying. Now then, let's go up and throw a little coin. As in, you know, an actual physical coin, because I have my little lucky coin here. It's actually a rather rare coin, to be fair. It's a fennec, well, which is, you know, before we had the euro, we had the DM, the Deutsche Mark. And, well, this is a fennec. It's actually not one of the good old West German part. It's from East Germany, when there still was East Germany. That's a bit special. And then, let's see, which woman you are, which woman, yes, you.
Ah, art thou persuaded to my cause?
I am gonna find out.
Again I shall ask. Wilt thou enter into my service?
Okay. Now, lucky coin, come here. I've actually taken it out for a point. Now then, heads. So we are going to serve the rich, and the tails. Well, you know, the equivalent, because it's. I don't know, I guess that's still applicable. Oop. And now then, we will... that's great. Well, Randy are going to become the bitch of the witch. Because she's quite literally called the Rani the witch. Oh sure, I'll serve
I
you.
see. A choice well made.
Oh,
Thou
I
art
loved
a
it.
rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
Oh boy. Meaning?
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There
Yes.
is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find E.G., my
E.G.
war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
So basically we're the happy bunch of odd jobs that decided to help you.
Thou needst not indulge them unduly. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered.
Basically we're all just, you know, crazy bitches that are all a bit egotistical about us, like, yes, I'm going to take all of the use from you I can get. Okay, I can get behind it, Leggy. At least it's not, you know, you have to find curse or anything. I mean, you know, more of a curse and the death-defying way that I'm already suffering. Because technically I am suffering from a death-defying curse because I fucking wake up all the bloody time when I die. Which is quite the death-defying curse.
Oh, so you were the one.
Hey, we already met you. You're in front of the manor.
Again, I am E.G.
Yes, we met.
The Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor.
That woman has
I'm
interesting
told that
taste in
you're searching
servants.
for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
Neat of you. Anything else you want
My
to tell me?
apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate.
Well, that was a coin toss.
I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me.
How the literal fuck would you have foreseen
Let us
that?
give all that we can of ourselves.
You're a creepy old
Together
giant guy.
for Lady Rani.
I don't really give much of a shit, to be fair, about Lady Rani.
Let us give all that together.
To be very fair with you, it's more a matter of, you know, I just went up here and was like, okay, I remember that she was making me an offering of sorts, I guess. And then I threw my coin, and my coin was like, okay, I'm going to serve the witch now. Who are you?
I heard about you.
Did you know? You really travel fast in this
Finally,
world. Jesus
My
Christ.
name's Blythe. Sworn sword to Mistress Rani. Glad to have you aboard. Well, getting right to business. I'm situated in Limgrave right now. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land.
Okay.
I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood.
Okay.
See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Sounds dangerous.
I'm going below through the well and then see if I can't find. Don't keep me waiting.
I see. Sounds dangerous, once again.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am
You people are really
Sylvis,
fucking fast.
preceptor in the sorcerous arts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you.
The Mistwood. I do
But
remember the
since we
Mistwood.
have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm the shiny newcomer here. I'm
I
gonna shine brightly.
reside in another tower close by.
Aha.
Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of
Ah,
you.
you are.
But
Nice.
who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
Well, apparently you are, because verbally at least you're
I
not a fan.
reside in. Come and pay me, should you? If it were up to me, I. But who?
Okay. Okay, so let me try to get this into context. The warrior wants us to basically go to the Mistwood and find, well, I guess, is what he said, basically. Because there's apparently a city below. I mean, it's not really uncommon that a new city is built on the ruins of an old city, and that happens quite often actually, because, you know, people usually choose the places for the cities with good reasoning. So if somebody builds a city somewhere, you can assume that the area is somewhat well suited to it. So building another city on its ruins, not necessarily a bad idea. Anything else to say?
Ah, I shall soon enter my slumber,
Aha.
and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances.
Yeah, you in a doll's body
Still,
anyway.
I have high hopes for thee.
You could explain
I
yourself a
look
bit more.
forward to the good news when I arise.
Explain yourself. Why the fuck are you in a doll's
I shall
body?
and it will be. I have high look for.
I love it when NPCs are like just throwing random bits around and going like, yes, you should totally understand what I mean. Okay, before we do a little exploration of the rest of the swamp area, I kinda wanna see if I'm right memory-wise. This is the Mistwood, isn't it? Yeah, this is indeed the Mistwood. Siofra River Well. Okay, so I actually know where a well is in this area. And we do need to look for a well. That's what the warrior said. I don't remember there being any entrance though. So if I go southeast from here, I should basically smack dab run into it. I mean, we're gonna take a fucking look there, mind you. I have no idea really what to expect. Going down below sounds dangerous, to put it mildly. So, game. You know, game, you're the sort of game that doesn't really profit off of lagging, and where lagging in and of itself is really an unforgivable crime. To a certain degree, mind you. Missed. I mean, I'm at the point where this sword actually can do, you know, a one-hit kill on them. Which is rather neat, mind you. Also, since I do have a bit of something I actually wanted to talk about for once, actually, that looks like a nice group. What was it? Oh yeah, actually, something I've seen, as usual, more or less by coincidence, while I was just doing something on the Youping, yes, Youping is listed now, the YouTube side of things. And, you know, rambling around and doing shit, because I can, basically. I actually saw something interesting, namely, the search terms that people have used, of course, to, you know, find my stuff. Always interesting to look at. And this case particular to Elden Ring. Now, let me ask you a simple question. Can you imagine which sort of search terms people use to find Elden Ring content on just my little channel, to be fair? Just out of, you know, curiosity. Well, probably not, because that's a really unfair and guided question that, you know, without very specific knowledge you would probably not just guess. Oh. The precise wording is, what was it? Right, before I tell a lie, because I'm gonna lie. Huh? Where is it? I look too rarely at this, so I'm kinda, you know, it takes me a bit longer than I'm actually comfortable with. Oh yeah. The two terms that apparently people have used is, Elden Ring is too hard, and the second one is Elden Ring sucks. Now, during basically what YouTube end is trying to tell me, also I surmise at least, is these are the two terms, or search terms, that lead to actual clicks, I'm assuming, on my sort of stuff that's then shown to them. So I really can't speak much because, well, you know, I'm not really that big, so I don't really get that much in the way of actual interaction, mind you. Well, there's a way down here, apparently. But that's rather interesting, isn't it? That people would use those specific terms to, well, find it. Now, of course, I will assume that not everybody is actually of that opinion, but they're just looking for videos of that so they can, you know, laugh at some poor sucker who's really struggling with the game. Which, you know, as long as it's not overtaken much, all in good fun, I'd say. A bit of, you know, brass talking is... Jesus Christ, this is going down deep. Part and parcel, basically, of your normal gaming experience. But of course, there's also a good chance that some people are actually just looking for people who share their opinion that, well, Elden Ring sucks, for example. That is an interesting statement, isn't it? To be fair, yeah, it is... Well, if anything, it's a bit like this step up with Dark Souls 2, I guess. The world seems to have changed quite a bit, and not all people agree that it was a good change. I think Dark Souls 2 is still a pretty controversial game for the usual community, I guess. Personally, I didn't have much of a problem with it because I'm not a fan in general of this area, so you could say that my opinion is always a bit on the mess side for all of the titles. We found a huge place. Jesus Christ, this place is huge. For fuck's sake. Looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to explore. Doesn't it? But we did pick up a quest, didn't we? And, there's a map of this area. Well, obviously. It's not a stake, is it? No, that's one of those multiplayer things. I am sorely tempted to actually play this in multiplayer with the tech boy, but that would just lead to me just basically having him do all the work while I sit back and do shit all. Can I write down here? I fucking can. Yes! Power unimaginable right at my fingers, basically. No, I'm not that scared of anything else. But yeah. So, well, I mean, I'm not much of a reviewer in general. I do have my opinions, of course. So far, I'm enjoying the journey surprisingly much, actually. Especially because I actually do have the option. I'm not really just, you know, forced to get cock-blocked by some asshole and have to beat my head repeatedly against him until I can beat him. I actually have the option to, you know, travel a bit more freely, which, in my personal opinion, is actually a nice option. Of course, it's all a matter of taste, I get that, so, you know. Maybe some people really are just looking for things that are really just sucky. There are some things that are sucky. I do realize the game has some problems with slowdowns in the worst possible situation. You know, in a boss fight where you already have the disadvantage because, well, what is actually going on is that you are fighting usually enemies that are a lot more agile, a lot more mobile than you are. Your character is somewhat stiff, comparatively speaking. And that requires then rather well-timed movements on your part, which gets surprisingly more difficult if, you know, the game suddenly lags. Losing a boss fight because of that is rather tiresome. There are some points I'm not too happy with at the moment. I'm pretty damn sure it will get better given some time. It's not unplayable, which, to be fair, going by modern standards is already something. Ouch. I want to get ladies burned. Oh yeah, you. I have a question for you. Good that you're actually back. Very good even. Also good evening. Let's start with the usual formalities. Always a good way to start. Because I found myself having a problem. Maybe just because I'm an idiot, but so how exactly do I write you a message on that Discord thingy? Apparently I'm too stupid to figure that out. I'm very sorry. It might sound a bit stupid and, you know, like a, you know, grandfather, but I was sitting there and going like, oh, okay, I know how to write message on the little server thing that I have. That's cute, but DMV friend request. I think I tried it, and then I got a message like the person you're trying to reach doesn't accept friend requests and needs to send you one, or something along these lines, I think. Wait a second, I actually have to look that up. Give me 1 second while I'm, not attacked by, I don't even know, freaky creatures. No, now we have a second to look around. Yeah, because when I can open my map, no enemies close by. That's the one, isn't it? So if I put this here, should work. Would work. I hope this is the right one. I'm, as I said, I'm not an expert. I'm working on things slowly. But there's one thing I'm rather proud of myself, honestly, when it comes to stuff like this. When I don't understand something or I find a hindrance in my way that I can't explain myself, I just ask the bloody fucking question. No, I understand that I was young once too and embarrassed by such things, but when you get older, you should really reach the point where you ask when you don't understand something. Something I try to get across to my employees too. When you don't understand something, when you can't follow my explanation, when something is going above or beyond your head, happens to all of us. It's pretty fucking normal. Just ask me. I'm absolutely not going to think less of you. I'm absolutely not going to get, annoyed with you. Just ask. I'm not biting. And usually I think most people are actually like this. I think most people are much rather willing to be helpful than just being outright assholes to you for no good reason. Bit of a, learning experience, I like to say. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. Actually, a bit of funny. I actually started a bit before you arrived, I think. I mean, I don't know how long you've been listening, but I'm actually was just amusing myself with the YouTube thing, because in YouTube I can of course see what sort of terminology people use to find my content. Well, basically what leads to clicks, title-wise. And out of amusement, I was like, okay, so what sort of terminology in the title sense do people actually use to find Elden Ring content for me? Which, is not much, to be fair. I'm very small, of course. But amusingly enough, the two search terms that lead to actually clicks, because I'm guessing YouTube would only show me what actually leads to clicks, because everything else would be rather irrelevant for the statistics. I look too rarely at that, to be fair. Bit of a problem that. Ouch. But the two terms, just in terms of Elden Ring, is the one was Elden Ring sucks, which, harsh statement there. And the second one was Elden Ring is too hard. Yeah, basically, yeah. Because if Google knows what is getting clicked, then Google knows what can be used for marketing purposes, and they can sell those information for marketing purposes. But just those two terms to find, or which lead to clicks on this particular gen, has amused me rather greatly, honestly. Because, of course we can assume that some people just search that to find people that they can disagree with, basically. So fanboys going like, okay, I need to find some resistance to fight, because my game is getting, trashed. My most favorite game. But there is of course a good chance that some people are actually precisely thinking that and just looking for some reviews going like, yeah, it's shit. Which, I'm not generally speaking a fan of the Dark Souls, Born and whatever else series. Honestly, I played through them more as a punishment than anything else. Yeah, actually it actually was not the first one. The first Dark Souls I actually got through on my own. The other ones I did as a punishment game for losing a bet. And honestly, that's basically also what it feels like, a punishment. It wasn't my fun. Ah, you did. Okay. Let me check if this actually works. Discord thingy, come here. Discord thingy. Doop, 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 doop. There you are. Now I have you. Which means that I can now actually write you messages. Good. I shall now molest your Discord account most profoundly. Now then. But we shall of course do that after I'm done with playing games, because playing games is important. But yeah, let's actually, you know, work out those two statements alone. Elden Ring is too hard. This is because I started with the other one, now I want to talk about the next one, basically. Is it so far, from what I've seen? I mean, I have dealt with one major boss more through an accident than anything else, actually, so luck is still a factor you can count on if you are, you know, patient enough. That's cool. They actually take 4 blows, eh? That's bad. So far I've dealt with many mini-boss in this or that or any cave I could find. I dealt with that knight in the manor, which was okay-ish difficulty-wise. It doesn't feel more difficult than, for example, I remember Dark Souls 3 being, which is not saying much, because that one too, some at least, of the bosses were a real pain in the ass to deal with. But so far, is it too hard? Honestly, no. It's actually precisely amongst the level what I would expect, honestly, from a title in this particular series. It is basically what people come and what people pay for, I guess. Next, because I know how much it'll... Yeah, it's frustrating as fuck. Honestly, even just doing the main quest thing, basically, to finish the game, letting out all the optional bosses, and I'm very happy that the tech boy did not specify that I had to beat... No, he specified one specific boss I needed to beat in one game, in Dark Souls 3, and that I did, and that was frustrating as fuck. It is frustrating, yeah, but that is kinda the experience people are looking for, you know? Elden Ring, I find actually a bit more forgiving in that regard, because we actually do have a... I mean, look at this big open world we have. If I find a hindrance that I can't overcome, like, you know, Godric here, I still have all of this fucking area that I can explore, that I can actually have fun with, before I actually need to turn back and at some point deal with him. Heck, apparently there's even a whole fucking underground area below. So honestly, that's actually a... Well, it feels a bit like a reduction in difficulty, because I don't need to ram my head against the problem over and over and over again. But I can actually, in fact, go around and do something else and, you know, collect souls. I mean runes. I mean, for fuck's sake. Souls it is. Souls is the term I'm used to. And apparently I'm not the only person who has a problem with that. As for the other particular statement, I started actually talking about it a bit too before, but the other statement is basically, it sucks. From my point of view, it doesn't. There are some things I find a bit annoying, because the whole concept of the Dark Souls games is that basically you play a rather stiff main character, comparatively speaking. You're not very agile, and some of the bosses are agile as fuck. They can do basically a 10 combo slash at you while you basically get 2 swings out, which means the game needs to run smooth as fuck. And it doesn't, all the time. In some cases it actually outright lags, which is frustrating as fuck, to put it mildly. I'm sure this is going to get fixed. It's not at all unplayable, so compared to some of the crap that some developers dare to put out as a final product these days, this is a hell of a lot better, honestly speaking. So as far as that goes, you know, does it outright suck? It depends. It's a bit like the whole Dark Souls 2 debate that was all the rage for a while, where people are like, meh, this is not the original Dark Souls experience. Yeah, of course it's not. If I wanted the original Dark Souls experience, I would play the original Dark Souls. It's actually the same fucking debate people had when the original Demon Souls fans had when Dark Souls came out. It's like, meh, this is not Demon Souls any longer. What have you done to my magic? I still remember that debate too. Must be good, as a, you know, a watcher. But it was amusing. I guess people will always bitch it more to some degree. Still, for most points that I would consider somewhat applicable, I wouldn't go as far as to say the game sucks. Of course, if you start from a point of, you know, I don't like these games in general, then I guess, yes, they will suck. Anyway, I just found it highly interesting that there's 2 search terms lead to things. But to be fair, I think my first video on the Dark Souls, I said, the Elden Ring was actually called something like, you know, sucking really hard or something. Because I'm under no illusion whatsoever that I'm actually good at these games. But loud and that's better. You know, falling water from a waterfall needs to have a specific sort of sound level for my ears to be enjoyable. Okay, I'm kinda trying to save myself from the trouble of actually going there, because that seems like an inside area. Inside usually means I don't get my horse, and my horse is my ultimate weapon. It's the one thing I miss in many boss battles. This horse, invincibility basically. I deal with a million of those assholish little Earth Tree nonsense guardians as long as I have my horse. As long as I have my horse. Yes, I will have to make the statement twice because it's that fucking important. If you take my horse away from me, yeah, I'm feeling a lot more vulnerable suddenly. But hey, for somebody who is most definitely not gifted in this particular, yes, we're outside again, area, I do think I'm making some progress. I mean, I'm basically playing blind. I'm not really a fan of looking things up beforehand, especially not before I have my first grapple with it. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, I get it. There are basically 4 lords and we kind of have to deal with them, and so far so good. Going by that, we are probably not that far. We have explored somewhat the area, so that's good. But still, I don't think we are anywhere near close to the end. Then again, that's actually good. To be fair though, I also don't really plan on finishing this per se. I'm going to play this because I'm under no obligation for once. Raboom. Actually needed to tell the tell the Twitch that that's okay. But you can't even say bitches any longer. Which is a problem because I think I've used that particular term quite often. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Please don't hurt me, Twitch. I know you have a very, very nasty leather belt that you would very much like to, you know, do horrible things to my backside with, but I would very much rather you don't. Crabs. Quite literally. You knew specifically, eh? Oh look, it's a giant crab. I don't fear giant crabs. I mean, quite literally not. You know why I don't fear giant crabs? Because I have a horse. Ouch. Okay, to be fair, that was not the best start to the combat. Yeah, the good thing is I can run away. Now come here, you little bitch. Okay, I have the wrong sword equipped. That explains why my reach is so fucking abysmal. Oh, actually. Oh, it's actually a right sword. Ouch. Okay, fuck you too, Krabby. I'm not a very nice crab, are you? Well... yes, just waste all of my materials. That was surprisingly more difficult than it should have been. Also, this mechanic of actually getting Estus back. So, I've had my... ouch. Ouch, yeah. That's an experience I can share with. I had 4 wisdom teeth, and I had, on 2 occasions, 2 each. The problem was the upper ones were actually not a problem at all. Those went out like plop, done. The lower ones did not went out just plop. They decided to fight back. Also needed to go to a specialist for that. Made it a lot worse. Actually suffered for around about a week or so with that particular one. Well, I mean, that does sound like you're used to worse pain. I mean, you know, I've had my share of skedaddles. Yeah, let's put it very gay for some mystical reason that I don't understand why. In my younger years, you know, was basically the thing people did back then. You went out, shit happens, people got, you know, into a heated mood. Hurts, yeah, a lot. But those two lower jaw wisdom teeth, they really fucking hurt. I mean, they couldn't hurt because they were gone, but the wounds actually hurt for a fucking week. And of course, you know, I still had to go to work and do shit, so it was a fun week, let's just say. But I did hear that it's somewhat different sometimes, so you can actually get lucky, but can also get very unlucky, sadly enough. To be fair, not the worst pain I've experienced. There has been at least one example that I remember very clearly that was very much worse. That was a unlucky combination which ended up with me getting a nice little kick in the balls once. That hurt like a fucking bitch, Jesus Christ. That's the one pain I remember for being most definitively the worst for now. So for a second you could be friendly because you looked nice and ghostly. Of course not. What was I expecting? Friendly things in the world. Of course not. But yeah, let's just say can't recommend that particular experience. Oops, wrong button. I was supposed to hit the other way around. Ouch! You really like to hurt people, do you, Mr. Actually, are you a Minotaur? Is that a Minotaur? Question mark? It should be a Minotaur, shouldn't it be? Haven't really thought about mythological beings in a while, so I'm kinda like, maybe? It's not a centaur. Centaur is the half a horse one. That much I remember. I guess it is. Nah, let's not think about that too deeply. They're dead now. I feel... for fuck, another crap. Yeah, of course. Give me another one of those. Those are fun. Yay. Fuck you, game. No, look. He's doing shit. Not for long, though. Actually, a problem if I need 4 swings, because the attack pattern is like 3 swings long, and it's not like Yakuza where I can just get another rush combo. Man, that would actually help me. Same amount of damage in another part of the rush combo. Oh well. Hopes and dreams and none of that fucking nonsense. What do we have here? Ah, another Minotaur. I will just assume your Minotaur-ness now. You have been branded as such. Accept your fate. Don't complain too loudly. Ah, you just gotta find a nice pattern that works for those guns. And we will, mind you. Once again, why do those things drop thin beast bones? That does not make any sense. I'm pretty sure those things have big, strong, hefty bones. What's that? Light a flame. Okay, sounds dangerous. Look, Ma, I lit a bonfire. Haven't done that in a while now, have we? Hello? I don't know where you came from, but I don't like you're standing in my backside when I'm not on my horse. Makes me a bit nervous. So couldn't you give them some, you know, big bones or something? That would be a lot more realistic. Now let's avoid the crab sitting smack dab in the middle, being annoying to everyone around it. Oh, it's actually kind of cute. I mean, it's not a real sky, of course, because we're underground. So I'm assuming there's some sort of what's that? What's the term for that? Things that glow in the dark. Oh, there's a term for that. I saw mushrooms that actually do that in caves. Fuck's sake, it's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not there. Fuck's sake. You don't look friendly either. Yeah, going off the damage, you really don't look fucking friendly. Bioluminescent. Right, indeed. Absolutely, thank you very much. Is that would have bothered the living shit out of me for a while. Okay. There was that point that I tried to make with the title of this episode going like, I hate magic. Well, now you understand my point. Very, very poignant, wasn't it? Well then, welcome in the Magic Hate Club. It's like, please don't hit me. I'd rather take like 10 more Minotaurs or something. Because that's just paper. Yeah, bioluminescent. I've seen some interesting pictures of different caves who have mushrooms that have such an effect. Looks quite interesting. In some cases it's also quite nice. Nature has a way to create a certain interesting form of beauty, I'd say. Even without crude humanity, you know, getting the little way. And we do kind of tend to mess things up if people have a chance, you know. Well, we're pretty good at that. Which makes the sky rather neatly. Still, you know, I kind of randomly decided to come down here. I actually don't know if you've seen the last episode, but we kind of met a witch in the tower, and I was like, okay, she has done give me an offer. And so I was like, okay, that's neat. How are we going to deal with this? Usually I don't take requests from strangers in the Dark Souls games because they, you know, are usually not the friendly kind. So I went back because I, you know, kind of wanted to do something a bit more specific than just randomly running around again. Which we have done quite a bit actually, well. And I did it with a nice little coin toss. Basically just randomly deciding like, okay, this be it now. We either apparently serve the witch or we don't. And, well, as you can probably imagine from the fact that we're here. The coin fell on servitude. I still don't know why she's like, man, this doll body of mine, and I'm sitting here like, okay, bitch, that's a nice thing, but can you please explain first? Why do you have a doll body? It's not normal for a person to be sitting in a doll body. Last time I checked. Oh, that's actually a one that can attack. That's interesting. I don't think your other friends could do that. Also a bit more of a toughy than the other ones. Poison? Yep, poison. I was kind of waiting for that actually. And not a headbutt by a fucking flower. Yeah, it is. That's the sort of attacks I use from fucking poison flowers. So big and annoying. Also this sword is a ridiculous amount of fucking stamina. Okay, now we have some peace and quiet to look around here actually. Probably not worth it, but oh well. Sort of sacrifice we're willing to make, isn't it? The smithing stone. Actually, I think smithing stone 4 is the one I need for my longsword. That sounds like a violin in the background. In that particular direction. This is gonna be disappointing like with the harpy, isn't it? It's like you fight the nice singing voice and it turns out to be a completely ugly motherfucker. Actually one of the most ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen. There is a shack here. On the way up. No. Fuck you. Fuck you and all you stand for. I hate magic. Magic success. Says the guy who decided somewhat willingly to serve the witch. Yes, that's one hell of a statement. Mr. Minotaur. We don't do this here. Comprende? Apparently now he's comprende. Now before we go all the way outside to the next area, I kinda would like to oh shit, he has a bow. Ouch! You fucking asshole! That hurts like a bitch. And there's another one, of course. I'm not surprised. Now that looks painful. That goes straight through my arm. Many things are suddenly shooting at me. Oh, for fuck's sake, people. It's not nice. I see, this area in particular is going to be a pain to traverse. I see. Well, game, thanks for telling me. I had some hopes at one point. I've managed to crush those rather easily. Well. Okay, man. Then again, you know, a bit of punishment is part and parcel, basically. Great. I mean, don't really have much of a problem with the normal ones. I have a problem when they actually get, you know, up to some new strategies. Like fucking suddenly using bows. Magical bows that do magical damage, which I'm only quite vulnerable to. I do mean quite vulnerable. Well, I mean, what can I say? I'm your average bloody knight, going on its every bloody night mission. I guess you could say, from the very beginning of my equipment, I'm not really equipped for magic. I guess a caster would have a bit of an easier time here. Although it actually depends. Maybe the enemy also have a higher, you know, magic resistance, in which case a mage would kind of feel fucked. Actually, don't know. I haven't played around with magic in this one yet. I, you know, always look fondly back to Demon Souls magic system, which was completely fucking powered. To a very high degree, mind you. Okay, this area looks fucking big. I don't think we can actually finish this in one fucking sitting. To put it mildly. Hello, on ground. Okay. That thing is going to attack me, isn't it? Yeah, my trust in the world is high as always. But look, there's something there. It's totally not going to attack me now, is it? Are you going to wake up and attack me? Are you even alive? Can cut you? Surprisingly peaceful. That's a rarity. That's not something I'm used to. Not just standing up and attacking me. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. Now, where, how and where do we go? I guess collecting our souls, well, excuse me, our runes, never get that in my head, should probably be a priority, I guess. Oh, there's an item there. I do love it that they put items like this, where it's like, ah yes, you totally do not risk, you know, death or anything. Totally a safe place. But, since my horse has learned from the greatest master of all, specifically speaking Mario, about the magic of the double jump, there's not much to fear. Nope. Actually, I had another one who watched, well, like, hey, have you tried, you know, clicking the jump button again? I was like, wait a second, are you fucking serious? Like, that's an option? I didn't know that was an option. Okay, these are normal arrows. Normal arrows do not pass through trees, right? So if I stay here, probably not going to have to be too worried about that one. Doesn't really tell me though how I'm supposed to be dealing with the magical variant. That's where I see the problem actually. I mean, I basically have to stop them from shooting, which is going to be difficult, to put it mildly. Also, just collecting the new things like flowers on the ground, mostly because I actually can, you know? There's no deeper meaning. I don't think I've engaged too much with the crafting system, yes. So, you know, it's not like I'm making actually good... oh, no. It's not like I'm actually making, you know, good of all of the things I collect. I did try some things, like, you know, making some poison bloom into some anti-poison thingies. What would that be called? A herbal remedy, I suppose? To some degree. Okay, so that's where we were. Now, I don't really want to go into this middle area because there are fucking magic balls every bloody where. Ouch. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a test run. Can I actually block magic arrows? We can. Nope, you fucking don't. Okay. Minus one magic asshole. Where is the magic asshole? Okay, I can see where the magic asshole is. Okay, hello magic asshole. How very nice of you to be an asshole. I knew I didn't want it to go in here. I mean, look at my poor little character. That looks painful. Getting like fucking 2 arrows, one for each side, like, yeah, I'll take it. Okay, the good thing is, I do get regularly my, my flask restored. I was about to say Estus, but I was kinda, you know, correcting myself there. Okay, go down, light the flame again. I don't know why we're actually lighting the fucking flames. I don't know what's the purpose of that. I'm somewhat afraid to find out, honestly. Okay, so we came from down here, right? Yes. We went through here, up, then there. Okay, that's good. I do have some idea for navigation-wise where we are. There's probably gonna be more flames, isn't there? But first, I kinda need to deal with the major problem of there are more of those fucking mage boys. It's going to be painful. I mean, as long as I just focus on close quarters, I'm actually, you know, more than happy to deal with them. Not so much when they start with the whole nonsense magic arrow. That's something for the player, not for the evil that is those fuckers. Yeah. Don't need to collect all of the bloody flowers. I'm sure they're gonna regrow or something. I mean, realistically they should. If given enough time. Are you magic arrow? Yes, you're magic arrow, asshole. No, you don't. Ouch! For fuck's sake. That hurts, you know? Well, that could have gone a bit better. Admittedly. Let's go for trial 2 then. Yeah, I guess I lost a few souls there, but meh, what do I care? It's something I can easily enough get again. Nothing I'm too worried about. Could you not? It would be very much appreciated. Oh, look, we found the warrior guy. Which the guy I'm supposed to be talking about. They're actually here on a combined mission. Interesting enough. You absolute asshole. Why do those people hurt so bloody fucking much? I mean, to be fair, you know, I'm kind of missing my shield abilities to block damage, but then again... Oh well. Actually, there's another one of those. Light the bonfire. Do the other bonfires actually stay lit when I light them, or do I have to redo this again? Because that would kinda suck, wouldn't it? You know, fuck you, I'm not going to wait here. It seems to be still lit. Truly too many of those beastmen around. Basically, it's choosing between, you know, a rock and a hard place. Either I go in the middle, where the fucking magic balls are flying around and shooting at me. Which, you know, it hurts. Are you kidding me? Yeah, thank you, game. Game really wants to make this difficult, eh? Kinda feel like I want to avoid them totally, but those arrows have a bit of a tendency to somewhat guided missile. Okay, so at least the flames stay lit. Once I discovered one and lit the bonfire, it shall stay lit. Good. It's good to know. Okay, and I can see my warrior dude. Yeah, could you not, you know, shoot me outright? Thank you very much. Are you going to chase me all the way here? Could you not? No, go back? Yes, go back. Why does someone always needs to be a bloody cunt about it? Makes a wonder, doesn't it? Yeah, shut up. Shut up and be dead. Can I talk to you on a horse? Of course not. For some mystical reason, every NPC is like, that is impolite.
Ah,
Hey.
good to see you.
Real good.
Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways.
Ouch!
Perhaps it's time to...
For fuck's sake! I would like to listen to this, man. Could you let me fucking talk for a second without getting fucking involved? Ugh, those fucking ghost assholes really piss me off. Fuck you. I don't know what you're doing, but fuck you and all you stand for. Now. Second try. I just want to have a nice conversation for once, you know. Just a nice fucking conversation.
Ah, good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celevis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. Oh, besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right.
Okay,
If either of us
run
learns
away.
anything, we tell the other. Leave this place if either of us learns, and if we reach a dead end, I suppose Celevis rarely gives a straight answer.
The first time you say. Is this supposed to be... Okay, that was a bit higher than I had anticipated. I was actually, you know, not really wanting to go this fucking high. game. But thanks nonetheless, I guess. Stone sword key. It doesn't look like I can get down there. This is going to be one dangerous gamble. What? Don't ask me how I survived that. Even I don't fucking know, but I'll take it. Okay, careful horse. Careful horse. Okay. Yeah, surviving is hard. I mean, dying is basically part and parcel of how this is supposed to be going. Dying you will. But you know, as long as it's in a certain amount of measure, I can take that as, you know, a good sport. If it becomes to the point where, you know, enemies are just positioned in a way to completely fuck you over for no good reason, that's the point when I usually tend to get somewhat annoyed. Like this cunt here, I remember you from last time. Don't even think I had forgotten you. I'm not that short of memory. I mean, the world is beautiful. It looks a lot nicer on the outside, but there's light. Great, he summons everyone and their fucking mother. That's great. Because that means I can basically do shit all. I need to be very fucking careful. Makes for great fun, I can tell you that much. If you basically can't fucking fail even once. At least the annoying shooters have stopped shooting for a second at least. Which does mean that I'm not instant dying. But you know, stop doing that. I don't know what you're doing, but it disturbs me. See, I hate magic. I don't know what sort of magic that is, but I can already tell you that I hate it. Well then, we managed to go, let's take another pumpkin bonfire. That's all I get for my trouble. It's another fucking bonfire. Okay. That was that. Now I do remember that part where there was the... for fuck's sake. I hate you too. That little cunt. It wouldn't actually be that difficult to deal with them, if not for, you know, multiple bow assholes targeting you at the same time. I didn't even see you coming. That was a bit too close. Okay, now. Why do I suspect there's another bow asshole somewhere? Yeah, there's another bow. There's another two bow assholes, of course. Because one is not fun enough. Apparently. Jesus Christ, though. This area is specifically set up in a way to fuck with people like me. I can see that much. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has profoundly cursed that is particular setup. I can rather vividly imagine that much. There's a gate here. That's something to remember for later. Make mental note, their gate be here. Don't really like gates. When I don't know where I'm ending. That seems a bit, just a bit dangerous, you know? Now then, back to the problem. Throat. You please not try to kill me. My throat knows only two modes these days. Somewhere between I'm halfway okay and I'm going to now murder you. Where's the cunt with the bow? You're one of the cunts with the bow, aren't you? There's another cunt with a bow. Okay, so basically no matter how you turn this is not gonna end nice. Going up there seems suicidal at best. Because it basically means I'm looking at everyone's fucking face. And from a nice position of I'm going to get fucked. Ouch. But you're not. Thank you. I mean, there's a gate here going somewhere. I don't even fucking want to know where actually. Oh, there's another bonfire over yonder, I can see. How many fucking bonfires are there though? Shit, there's another one down there. Okay, we should probably take care of those two before we try teleporting all over the fucking place. It also means I need some healing, because I'm assuming there's going to be... Yeah, probably that too is one of those archers, isn't he? Hey asshole, I could see your bow. Quite literally. Could I pick up souls? Thank you, again. You really have to be careful, because basically the chances of you getting fucking ambushed, they're high. Yeah, really, really fucking high. Do be careful, do be careful. Of course, right next to the fucking bonfire are two magic balls. Ah. Game, you really know how to make this fun, eh? Action-filled adventure. Yeah. I can't do shit about it, I would say. I'm not nearly fast enough. Okay, in this case, directly through the middle. Totally safe and legit option. Also, there were those ruins, weren't they? I mean, I don't really care too much about the souls that I lost, basically, because when... Fuck it. If I wanted to farm souls, I would probably look for an easier fucking target to begin with. So now I can kinda live with that, but... people do have a tendency to like visual progress of any kind, so, you know, any sort of progress would be appreciated at this point. Including, but not limited to, lighting all the bonfires, of course. What? You good, didn't I? Take good indeed. Okay, magic ball. Okay. To be fair, that was my own fault. I was getting a bit cocky there. Admittedly. Bit me in the ass immediately. Yes, 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 I know. You beast fuckers really like to fuck with me. Hiding in the shadows. Shooting with magic bows. Magic. One force that is not needed in this world. And look at this cunt, just collecting some fucking berries or something. Yeah, no. F you in a royal way. Okay, second try. Light the fucking bonfire. The main problem is I actually don't know why the fuck I'm even lighting them, because I don't know what that's actually supposed to be doing or not doing. So you know, there's that. It's kind of like, meh. There's a bonfire, I wanna light it, I guess. Do I need more reason? That is very helpful, because that means I can leave all of this actual foundation area behind me. Good game, thank you very much. I'll take it. I'll take it all with your hands. Thanks for watching over my souls, I guess. Ouch. Could you know... Just stop it for a second. Thank you. Game. I press button, then you do fix. See, that's what I mean. The game is... The whole system is basically set up to have a character that is not actually that precise in its controls, which means it takes a rather high amount of skill to make the character move perfectly. Yes, you want him to, especially compared to some of the bosses that you meet. Which is, you know, part of the, well, even difficulty settings. I think actually the discussion about the difficulty or not difficulty or no, whatever the fuck you have, or the Dark Souls series in general is, I think, as old as the whole series actually. Always when people were like, it's too difficult. Oh, okay, that's not a problem, then don't play it. It's not like any... Okay, yeah, there are scenarios where you are forced to play it, to be fair. Never bet on black. That was one hell of a memory I had. I can hear you stomping. Where the fuck are you? Where are you, you little cunt? There you are. Never bet on black when you can bet on red. Very important lesson learned on this fine day. Well, at least I'm getting an assload of smithing stones, so I mean that's good. I do need smithing stones for the longsword, and I'm gonna use and need to use my longsword sooner or later. Absolutely. Because at some point we will be forced off the horse. For the moment this is still somewhat fun, I guess, because I can still, you know, just ride around with my horsey. If they take that away from me too, I'm kinda gonna get to the point where it's like, okay, this be getting serious now. Like in that manner, with the finger demons, hand demons, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that was fun time. That was indeed the definition of fun times. Yeah, no, fuck you. And fuck you indeed. Okay, now some more reds. But you're not reds. It feels like my journey is in this particular area was, you know, I have maybe just a bit underestimated it. Because I think this is going to take a lot longer than I had anticipated. Did I hear somebody shoot a bow at me? Yes, of course I did. You know, if they could stop with the fucking bows, I'd be one hell of a happy person. Which is precisely why they will not stop with the fucking bows, mind you. I'm going to go away. You will not catch me. You will catch me, but not for long. Yeah, I don't think you can shoot through solid stone. If they start having magic bows that can shoot through solid rock, I Will probably throw away my controller out of, you know, sheer desperation. Go like, nope. Homing abilities on a fucking bow. Ah, we should be high enough. Oh, use key. Found something. Can I now go down there? I can. Oh no, I actually go up. Oh, holy shit, that's kinda cute. Where am I going? It's finally time to ascend to heaven. Shit, what just dropped some fucking boss monster on me right out of the blue. I would be kinda impressed, but also very annoyed. Bit of a long journey. You know, game. Elevator music. Where the fuck are we? Oh great, right in the middle of Red Country. Great. Precisely where I always wanted to be. Yeah, great. Oh. Okay. I'm totally not here, you have not seen me. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Just lighting the bonfire, gone away. Bye bye now. See you soon. Welp, we never saw this. This is not a thing. The red area. That one is dangerous. I've seen the doggies in there. Those things are murderous. I've seen other flaming things that are very murderous. I have no intention of going there anytime soon. On the other hand, going down again means we have to face off against our dearly beloved magic bow assholes again. No matter how I do it, pain is on the horizon. There's a bonfire there though. Yeah, of course this cunt has absolute clarity. Okay game, this is so much cheap of a move. You can't tell me this cunt has actually aimed at me the whole fucking time I was gone. I'm assuming the game will tell me precisely that. That's some fucking bullshit right then and there. Okay, you're the cunt who's shooting at me, right? Jack! Okay. I think I taught all of them a valuable lesson about not shooting. And at least someone has apparently taught those savages the idea of, you know, not shoot at melee. Which is the one saving grace we have. Ah, it's dead attack again. Yeah, that hurts. Not as much as the magic bows though. As long as I can actually make sure that they don't hit me with that. Somewhat okay. Also, you know, stop gathering groups, stop shooting with magic bows. Generally speaking, stop being a cunt about everything. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yes, I know. Your hatred for me is undescribable. Pity, you have no idea how much I hate you. In turn, huh? Okay, next structure. And well, I guess then we only really have the teleportation devices left. Great. Which means I will randomly end up in location XYZ, you know. full of hopes and dreams, only to get them smushed by someone stepping on me with a giant foot or something. Yeah, it sounds fun, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like a nice building, at least. What would that style be called? Some Gothic architecture or something? Yeah. A golden seed. Collect enough of them and you can upgrade your little flask. Go like, yes, yes. Flask get bigger. Flask get better. Flask is amazing. That's the cool thing all of the Tarnish wanna have, you know, their own little flask. Jelly, they're not enough to go around. So, I already mentioned on this fine evening, I hate magic. Magic sucks. Magic sucks ass. Especially if somebody shows that's that you. Particular. That looks like a cave. Yay, a cave! My motivation suddenly rises. Okay, that's an agreeable amount of cave. Just in case. Okay, seems good. Didn't even have to get down from the horse. Honestly, the horse makes all the difference in the world right now. Basically the difference between me dying and me being alive, so I'd rather not sit down and get off it. At all, actually. And the problem is I actually don't think I have any way forward from here. You know, that's not a jump I can make height-wise. Ouch. My horse is great, but it's, you know, it has its limitations, as a horse should. It's another fucking bonfire for light. Actually, is there another bonfire down there? Looks like one. Okay, okay, just another few bonfires. Actually, I don't even fucking know why I'm doing it. That's actually the most fun part, I'd say. I just do it because it's there. As you know. Basic bitch human instinct. There's a fire I can light. Oh great, I have some friends now. No. I hate that article in particular. Then again, to be fair, I hate those fucking bitch Minotaur cunts a lot too. I mean, for good reason. Fuck you, Red. But not in particular. Honestly, I'd much rather fight a few more of your kind than going to continuously deal with those idiots. Oops, I actually wanted to sit down, but okay. Game's like, nope. If you wanna drink some Estus, you get some Estus. Now, there might be a very deep meaning to lighting all of those bloody bonfires, but I have no clue. So, you know. Guess I'm just going to continue to do it for fun's sake. Also, there was that little rickety structure a while back that we kinda, you know, need to take a closer look at. Or I guess it's somewhere in Horned Remains. Aha. That sounds bad. Actually. Yeah, just summon fucking boss or something myself. Do I want to use the teleportation device? I kinda don't want to use the teleportation device. So where were the Horned Remains actually? Can I look at my map? That's never a good sign. That's really not a good sign usually. It means somewhere something evil is. It's probably not gonna be friendly to me. Yeah, power gathers and Horned Remains. I remember reading Horned Remains somewhere in the beginning, I think. In worst case, you lose your soul. I mean, ruins are definitely not ruined because of so. I have summoned power. But I mean, come on. You will not get that out of people. It's been like too many games where it's like, okay, I have to collect my souls. I lost my souls. We start now going like, it's actually runes. Yeah, that's not going to fly. I'm just going to, you know, slip up anyway. Actually, how nice that I can actually ride up here. I was about to say. Guess I have to get up anyway. But yeah, it's really hard to get out of such a habit. Gently enough. That's probably an item. It is indeed an item. Since I apparently managed to gather some power somewhere, I guess I have to look for that. Well, I'll start using random teleportation devices and see where that ends up. That also sounds safe. Actually, can I open the map now? Yeah, I can. Circular Bank, Hollow Horn Grounds. Is it the Hollow Horn Grounds, maybe? Potentially? I don't know. Yes, it could be. I guess we can teleport down there and go check it out. Were those on the whole time, or did those actually get lighted when we put up the fire, maybe? I don't know. It seems a bit brighter than it was before. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now it's going to attack me, isn't it? Oh, you fucker going to attack me, aren't you? Eh? That horned remains. Do I want to touch the horned remains, though? Really? Am I sure about that? Okay. Well, great. You set me up in a fucking cave in nowhere land right before a boss chamber. Did you wonder why I hate teleportation in games? Yeah, you do that. I will, I can't imagine what's behind that door. I'm expecting that fucking ear thing is behind that door. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? Fun and dandy. Lone wolves, come to me! Okay, wolfies. This is your natural prey. I expect the best. Wolfies? Wolfies? Ah, wolfies. I was wondering where you were. Okay. Why am I not surprised? Okay. A fucking Rudolph the reindeer or what? Okay. It can put the herd down when it wants to. I have understood your lesson. Cool soundtrack though. Give it that much. Quite a cool soundtrack actually. Ouch. Okay, you don't like getting hit in the head. Ah, that was a waste. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ouch. No matter where I stand, you always have an angle of attack, eh? Jesus Christ. Why am I always too early on that one? Yes, you little asshole. This worked surprisingly better than I had anticipated. By that I mean fucking surprisingly better than I had anticipated. Better. I'm feeling somewhat satisfied. My poor rubies had to be sacrificed for the greater good, of course, but the sacrifice I'm willing to make. Now we can look around, well, the cave, I guess. Funny, we are in a cave down below, which is basically another giant cave, so we're in a cave in a cave in a cave. Kinda cute. But that felt good. Bit too hectic for my own personal taste, but I mean, you know, the end result matters. This cave is giant fucking big. Alright, we're not in combat, so I can actually just run, I guess. What an enemy, though. What an enemy indeed. The music, though, that was a pretty damn nice piece of music. I'm fucking going to have to look that up and... Actually, is there a soundtrack on sale? I might actually be willing to buy. I mean, you can say a lot about the Dark Souls franchise, I suppose, but they do have some very fucking epic music, don't they? But hey, for the moment, I'm just happy that we beat that first try, actually. That's cute. I'm actually not expecting that at all. But hey, ain't against that. Ain't against that at all, actually. Fuck's sake, no, I'm fucking happy about that. You have no idea about the fucking smug satisfaction on my face right now. Like, I'm good at games. No, usually I mean it as a joke, but this was actually relatively good, I suppose. I do have one particular question, though. How am I supposed to get out of here again? Can I just teleport? Well, I guess if worst comes to worst, I can just teleport. Is there nothing like, you know, a victory bonfire somewhere that I can light? Really doesn't seem like it. Nope. Wait a second. I see something. Can't hide from me, little bitch boy. Jesus, that was hard to spot. Oh, it's just the go back button. Okay. Go back, please. Let me out. Okay. I can't go here again for some reason. Interesting. But why? I dealt with the boss. There's nothing here. Oh. Oh, so that was lucky as all fucking hell. Yes, but still, victory is victory. How can I let anyone say otherwise? I guess that Probably means the only thing we have left that we can use is actually the teleportation devices that we found. One is somewhere in the beginning area here, if memory serves, on one of the islands. Yeah, there it is. Travel through another location, totally not dangerous. Or suicidal. Or anything like that. Okay, this is directly connected to this one. Okay, I do think there was one in the middle though somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, there was another one somewhere. Get out from your little block. It feels like I really need to strengthen my sword again. Both swords actually. But I'm somewhat happy with my longsword. I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, particularly challenging myself by using the starting equipment. I just like it, looks-wise, I suppose. I don't think this is giving me much of an advantage, though. Yeah, I think somewhere here was another one, wasn't there? There's a teleporting thing. Where was that? Where was that? I swear to God, I remember seeing another one. Where though? Sadly, my memory is not the best for precise details. I do remember the two that were around. The surprise good to you, eh? Ouch. Oh yeah, I kinda forgot, I didn't rest, did I? Which means I'm fresh out of fucking healing. Well, that's what we in the business like to call a bit of a miscalculation. A bit of a potentially rather deadly miscalculation at that. Sniped from all the way over there, of course. Because we all know they have fucking homing bullets, of course. Fucking magic. Ugh. Amongst the many things, magic is probably the one I hate the most. Cause fucking sniper magic. Of all the bloody things. Sniper magic. My soul. Oh, for fuck's sake, could you stop, you asshole? do mean it, Jesus fucking Christ. They're so annoying, and then there's those guys. Maybe I should go back to our friend. Talk to him again. Actually, this is disturbing me now. There was another teleportation device, I was pretty damn sure. Is there a map for this game? I actually want to know. Question mark? There's a map. Is this the map? Oh, there's a map. Nice. Don't tell me shit though. What was this called again? For fuck's sake. Biafra River. That ain't helping. Okay. And blah 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 blah. Doesn't tell me shit. It's nice. They're throwing around all of those nice little words like, yes, you should totally know what that is. I'm thinking like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, I did beat a giant deer, and now I'm looking for teleportation devices, but I really have no idea. I think we really need to talk to that Selthufus guy. Well, I guess we kind of have to travel there. Can I change maps? Game. Ah, now it works. Okay, so he said he had his own tower, so he's probably somewhere here. Okay, let's talk. This questline has proven to be a bit more than I had actually bargained for, apparently. Okay, he was here in spirit form, so I'm assuming he's not here any longer, but he did say he had his own tower, so I guess he has one of his towers here, I guess. Actually, since I have the fucking thing open, his name is highlighted. Yep, I was right. I can at least save some time. Could be the lower tower then, eh? It's really a bit confusing. Oh yeah, actually there was a dragon here. Another dragon, you know. Not like I haven't fought a few of them already. And things went splendid. I beat it down to half health and it just teleported away. I was like, fuck you, dragon. Fuck you and all you stand for. That ain't fucking fair. But alas, I'm sure we'll meet again. Yeah, see, there's another tower there. Oh, that looks creepy as fuck. Let's see what he has to say then. I swear to God, if this turns into a fucking FedEx quest where he's like, yes, I will tell you now who you need to talk to. I'm going to strangle the fucker right where he stands. I know that sound effect. Wow, that's a mean positioning. Yeah, no, fuck you. I ain't gonna follow you. I have a mission. A good, truly good mission. Actually, how... Oh, fuck's sake, it's getting too late. It's not good. Look at this little cunt just standing in his fucking tower. Yeah. You don't mind me going upstairs for a second, do you? Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal your stuff. Totally not. I wonder, it kind of feels like we can't really continue because the only two teleporters that I found downstairs just lead to one another, which, you know, doesn't really help. You have a chest. The memory stone. Which, if memory serves, is actually an item for sorcerers, which means it's completely useless on me, but, well, I guess I have it now. Actually, I think I have a few of them actually at this point. Like 3 or so. Boop. Hey man. Totally didn't steal your shit.
Well, well, you took me at my word.
Yeah.
Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to
Oh no, I was quite well
amaze.
aware that that just was, you know,
I suppose you're here now.
prosa and not
Perhaps
actually
I'll give
content.
you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Sure, potentially.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon. I've no time for idle. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of... Are we understood? I have enough. Well,
Ask about Nokron.
You're asking me about that, are you?
Well, yeah.
The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot.
I really want to
Well,
push the
there's
hit
no
button.
helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of
For
Selin in
fuck's sake, you
Lingrave.
asshole, I
She
knew it.
owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction.
Of course, he's like, I will not tell you shit, I will send you to the next bitch to tell you
I've no
about shit.
time for idle. The only thing Are we under? I have enough.
How about you shut the fuck up, bitch boy? You're really tempting me to hit you. Can I take a look at the potion I have? Where would that be? Key items? Yeah, key items. Potion? Where would that even be? Potion? There it is. Not last received from Preceptor Siluvus. It doesn't really tell me much. The cloudy tonic of bluish black. It's poison, isn't it? I really want to give that to... I mean, she helped me, if memory serves, that's the lady that helped me against Godwin. I don't really feel the need to poison her, mind you. Seems a bit cruel and evil and unusual. For no good reason at that. Can I level up? Yes, I can level up. Give me some more strength. Okay, let's talk to the lady and see if I can convince her to not take that poison. Maybe give me some information about that sorcerer. Give me a reason to murder him. I could use one. Hey, little lady.
You here for spirit?
Yeah, basically, sure. No, don't have the power. I'll be back.
Well,
Yes, yes, yes. And you always assume me dead. Some mystical reason. You know I can't die. So technically speaking, how the fuck would I? I need 2 more smithing stones. Of 3 level. Yes, the creepy woman was probably wanting to, you know, give you a nice little STD for some mystical reason. Do not trust that. Do not. I have no trust in that myself. Do you have anything to say about the potion? Yeah, that one.
That potion what I think it is?
That poison?
Bloody Salavis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer?
I don't want to, that's why I'm talking to you, idiot.
Would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Yes, I very much would like that.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Salavis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing.
I actually believe that.
His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
See, that's why you don't treat people like an arrogant prick from the fucking get-go, because, you know, then they don't feel inclined to actually help you with your little missions. In fact, they will actively go out of their fucking way to screw with you. Actually, where's the little lady? Actually, wait a second. And maybe buy another stone short nonsense key. Well, I would if there were any. Oh well, maybe next time. So now, that was definitively, most definitively fucking poison. And I'm not gonna fucking poison the lady that helped me fight my greatest foe yet. I'm not that much of an ungrateful asshole. Also, you know, I don't really like when people are like, my ass is so far up.
How could I say Father has all and now?
Can you just say about somebody? If the Storm King? And I have no idea what it is, but sure.
Ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it.
Can you?
My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
Okay, are you now motivated again to help me?
I'm not like Roderica.
Okay.
I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them.
Okay.
Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk.
That's cute.
Thank you.
I'm a nice person.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm.
No, you just spill
Reminds
the
me
ash,
of my
mind you.
first
But,
hawk.
well, I guess, you know,
In this ash, it reminds
if
me
you
of
wanna go for your delusions, that's okay. And you know, I could get, you know, I just basically talked to her because, well, I have a, well, a poison, I guess. Well, then let's teleport back and tell the guy that we did it, of course. Wink, wink. Wink, 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 wink. My eyebrows are winking so much right now. Now going up and down with my eyelid. No wonder that thing is actually still in place. That way. Now then, let's tell him that we totally did what he asked of us and that she totally drank the poison. That totally was not a poison. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, kind of expected that to miss. Oh well. Now then. As I mean, you know, he's a sorcerer. I'm a knight. By my very nature, I'm kinda opposed to him and his being. I mean, look at me. I wear rocket armor, I have a sword. He probably has some gay-ass magic. What can I say? We're natural enemies. Of course, you're not gonna talk to me again.
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion?
Yeah, the
Well
potion.
done. You were a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift.
Oh,
Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Salavis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but If you
Of
put your
course.
mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable.
Great.
Let's have at it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be back with this guy. We don't have a good reason. Well, see you never. Yeah, so now the question is, oh, well, the good question is, where the literal fuck do we need to go next? Hmm. 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 So many questions I have. Where to go next? Actually, there was another tower in between those two, wasn't there? You kind of somewhat remember that being the case? Maybe that has opened up too? I don't know. We're gonna take a look. That seems like a good way to do things. Well, if you're lucky, we're never gonna have to see that asshole again. That would be most pleasant. Okay, so that's the Renner, that's the Ani. Memory for names, yeah. Wasn't there another thing in between? I could have sworn there was another thing in between. Another tower in between, actually. Maybe I'm just misremembering? Yeah. Oi, it's not very nice of you. Am I really misremembering that much? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, per se. I swear to God, there was something between there, though. I'm just going... Am I getting crazy? Is it the old age again acting up? Oops, sorry. Would have sworn. Would have sworn indeed. Well, it was really just those ruins? Maybe it just was those ruins. Feels kinda unsatisfying though. It feels like I have seen something and I have forgotten about it. It still seems kinda locked off. That's not suddenly going to open up now, is it? Nope. Blocked shut for now. Well. How long that for now is, I would very much like to know, but okay. Wrong button. Very wrong button even. Kinda confused. I swear to God, in my memory I see something being here. I am confused. I have myself confused. Which is, not good by all means, but oh well. Such a royal pain in the ass. Confusion thy name is, indeed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Once again, my lungs are trying to murder me for no good reason. Yep, I just don't know. It's confusing though. Hmm. Okay, let's take one more look through the ruins. Maybe I really am just stupid. But it's bothering me now, and that's a problem. That's a fucking problem, I can tell ya. Yeah. Where would that even be? I have no idea. Excuse me. Fucking throat doesn't want to cooperate. Said what, I remember seeing something. Do I have to randomly start hitting walls or something? I mean, I can try. Yeah. Oh. Ouch. Stop that. Wasn't that here? Maybe it wasn't actually here, it was somewhere else, and I'm just forgetting about it for some fucking reason. Mixing the places up, maybe? Don't fucking know. Ugh, confusion. Confusion. Yeah, I'm gonna take my aggression out now on fucking crystals. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing here. You know what? I think actually for once I will go ahead and look that up, because I could swear there was something here. Yeah. Yeah. The confusion is endless. Okay, can I open my map? Yeah, which means no enemies nearby. Okay, I will actually for once look things up and go like, yes, something here. Huh. It's not as I was. Eh? Okay. Strange. That's not what I was actually looking for. There appears to be a delusional wall somewhere in this area though. Okay. Somewhere in the ground of all things. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that was faster than I expected. Okay. No. But at least it seems like I'm actually misremembering something. Hello? You people don't look too healthy, I'm just going to point that out. Really not healthy. Do you have a... Why do you have a pot on your head? Teluvis puppet. Do not touch. Is there another hidden? Yes, of course there's another hidden door here. Hello, are you alive? Are you going to attack me? Seems like even the Elden Ring world was immune to the pandemic. Somewhat, yeah, apparently. Okay, so these are puppets. I mean, a bit of a strange hobby to make life-size puppets of people, next to a bed. Is this what I think it is? Is this guy so desperate to get some action that he actually makes puppets and then has fun with them? I mean, he's a wide variety of tastes, apparently. Yeah, it's probably better to not ask any more questions, is it? Let us forget that we ever were here. Yes, that seems a lot better. Actually, we were on the quest to look for a person, wasn't we? Who the fuck were we looking for? See, I was right in my initial impression of that guy. Let's never ever talk about this guy again, and let's never meet with him again. He's creepy. Introduction. Where would the introduction be? Not here. Is that not a key item? Do I have somewhere? There it is. Oh yeah, we were looking for Selene. Hey, we were looking for that woman. Oh yeah, we were looking for that woman because we can't progress in the lower city. That's what we were about. Selene. Okay. Apparently she's standing around somewhere and she's a merchant. That's helpful. Where is that? That's next to the big lake. So around here. Oh, let's go there and see. Actually going to make this a bit faster for us because I'm actually actively running out of time I have on this fine evening. Which means, you know, I would like to get something done so that we can see if we can actually solve this particular conundrum. A group of enemies. Can't really say no when they're, you know, just limping through the area like the little idiots they are. Too easy. Oh look, they have a, well, knight in shining armor I was about to say, but it's a far more fitting descriptor for me. Now then, are we, well, relatively short. We are close by. A shorter distance away. Hello, Wolfies. Hello, Wolfies. You have given me so much trouble. You can't really complain if I murder you. Yeah, I can't look at my map. Yeah. Straight east. Well, west. No, I'm an idiot. West. Oh, there's a caravan. Do you transport by chance an open chest already? Pretty hard to tell from up here. Yep, that looks most definitively opened. A good sign that I was here already. There's a corpse up there. I kinda feel the need to get my hands on that. Well, not for some assholeish flower trying to attack me. Actually, it gives me a nice overview over the ruins. Yeah, there's the entrance. That was about where's the entrance? There's the entrance. And where's the corpse? There's the corpse. Okay, doesn't really feel like it's a good idea to jump down there while everything is poisonous. Yeah, maybe. And we miss. Okay. I would have to give it a bit more of a jump start. Huh. Was maybe a bit over conservative. Ah, Horsey! Why did you have to go a step forward? Actually, maybe doing that on foot would be better, but feels like I'm going to die. You know, just from a fall damage if I try it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm already poisoned. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, fuck's sake. That's a... Why? I just wanted, you know, to progress my little quest line. I mean, there's a stake here, so I guess it's not that bad. I remember meeting a few of you outside as a normal enemy. That hurts, you know. No, 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 not nearly that easy. Death by wolfies. That wasn't really a boss enemy per se, I'd say. At least it doesn't feel like one. I mean, I've met them in the outside world, and I did murder a few of them. In more time. You have an interesting butler outside. Hope you don't mind me murdering him.
Tarnished, are we?
Are we not?
You should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly.
Well, apparently. I don't really want to learn sorceries.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yeah, I don't really give much of a shit about your titles.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery.
Yay, I'm never gonna
But I
learn any.
refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Well, considering the mages I've met so far, you are a hell of a lot better than the other fucking asshole. Can I give you... Oh, I can give you a scroll. Give Academy scroll.
Ah, is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar.
Also, why
I'll
don't
be
you have
sure
any
to
shoes?
incorporate it into
It
one of
seems
your
a bit
lessons.
like, you know,
Never lose that
the danger with a lot of
inquisitive
crystals
spirit,
around.
my apprentice.
Yeah, I have another
Is
one.
that a scroll? Very well. I'll be sure to incorporate. Never lose that in.
It's like, you need an intelligence of at least 10. I'm stupid, what can I say? Yeah.
Well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again.
I understand. Totally.
Let me
Absolutely.
help you, my apprentice. I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress Rani.
Oh,
But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles.
isn't it one of those big
Now
ones?
he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Aha. Okay, so in order to progress this nonsense, we would have to actually deal with one of the big names. Yeah, that ain't something that's going to come easy now, is it? Okay, so we can't really explore more of the underground because, well, I'm assuming that is going to open up the path for that, and I'm assuming the Radahn guy is somewhere in the red country, which I hate like the plague because it's red and it's evil and there are many things that want to murder me, including big doggies. I guess that's that. But I guess next on the agenda would then be the rest of the swamp. And, well, this particular nonsense here. If I were to wager a guess, I'm assuming this is actually the Glintstone Academy thingy, supposedly. It looks like a pain in the ass, and I'm assuming a lot of magic, and, well, you've seen how much I love magic already. So, yeah, it sounds like fun. Fun-fucking-tastic. Good way of saying it. But yeah, I'm all out of good and truly usable time. Sadly, I have another long day ahead of me. It is indeed getting fucking late, and I need to get up at like 5, so, you know, 5 hours of sleep is a bit less. I kind of got a bit lost in time and entertainment. Let's see, tomorrow. Yeah, no, I don't think I will have much of a lunch break. Actually, little strategy, remember, I'm going to I sent you a message in the evening, now around 7 or 8 or so. As soon as I'm home, basically, and have some actually time to for coherent thought that is not work related. For the moment, I will, however, bid you adieu and escape to my bed because, well, 5 hours is... It's not much, but it's all I'm getting today. This game has... it can be strangely addicting at times, I will admit. In its own strange little ways, although, you know, some of the frustrations get ya. Yeah, you two have a good night. Thank you very much for dropping by. That is always highly appreciated. And Let me see. I think you have the sole honor of being the only one easily nameable, so do pat yourself on the shoulder for that. As for everybody else on the more lurking side of things, which is usually my sort of position, of course, yes, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder as well, and well, have a good one, depending on, you know, the time it is in your place. Could be still a long day ahead, on the other side of the world, that is. As for the... I think actually rest we can talk about tomorrow pretty much, because, well, there's nothing immediately pressing about our scheduling. Yeah, we're all pretty much at the same time. Until then, bye bye.